couch.me guitar lessons. Hey there, LickNRiffers, and welcome back to another awesome arrangement lesson here on LickNRiff, in which we're going to learn Still Got the Blues, the legendary song by the legendary Gary Moore. First, I'm going to play it for you so you can see and hear how it goes, and then we're going to break it down lick by lick, note by note, with tabs right here on the screen, as usual. It goes like this. Enjoy. Okay, so put on D minor, your open position, run-of-the-mill, regular, beginner D minor. So many adjectives. And before you play D minor, check out the free 3-hour guitar workshop that I've prepared especially as a gift from me to you, my beloved LickNRiffers. Go to LickNRiff.com right now. There's a free guitar workshop waiting especially for you. So, D minor. And this arrangement is a complex one, but it's also a pretty straightforward one. It's a pretty simple arrangement, all things considered, even though it has many, many, many chords in it, because almost everything is inside the chords. Almost everything. Okay? That's the beauty of a good composition, and Gary Moore was a spectacular musician. So, you play D minor and you just arpeggiate it. Okay? It's strings 3, 2, and then 0 and 1 on the first string. Okay? And when you play 1 on the first string, you play the whole chord. Okay? Or just the bass. Okay? Whatever you want. Okay? And then you have 1, 0 on the first string, 3 on the second string. Okay? And when you play 3 on the second string, it's G. It's a G chord. It's the next chord. Okay? So you just play G with 3 on the second string. Okay? You don't even have to play the first string. And then it's 1, 3 on the second string. You can hammer it on. Okay? And then you have the open E string. Okay? You can play it as a syncopation. You can do and then play the chord, okay, which is C major 7. So it's C with the open second string. Okay, so G, okay, or you can play the open E string with the C chord, okay, with the C major 7. So, okay, syncopation always brings music into life, especially on a solo instrument. So, and then 1, 0 on the first string, 3 on the second string, and then you have F major 7. Okay? With the 1 on the second string being your melody. So, okay, 1 pull off to 0 on the first, 3 on the second, and then you have F major 7. F with the open E string. Okay? So, okay, and then you have 2 on the third, it's inside the chord. And then you hammer on the 1 on the first string. Okay, the 1 is inside the chord, so you hammer it back on. And then you have B half diminished, or minor 7 flat 5. And then, okay, 3, 1 on the second string into E, just an E chord. Okay, the melody note is the second string. Okay, just the open second string. And then, okay, 2, 0 on the third string, or, okay, if you want to bend, you play 2 on the third string and 5 on the fourth, and you bend it. Okay, if you want to keep the original bluesy feel. So, okay, 2, 0, 2 on the third string into A minor, or 2, 5 on the fourth, 2 again on the third. Okay, and then you have a bass line. You have B, C, okay? Okay, it's just 0, 2, 3 on the fifth string, okay? And you stay on A minor. Okay, and then you have, okay, you have G over B, okay, which is 3 on the second string and 2 on the fifth, and 0 and 0 in between, okay, on strings G and D. But 3 on the second string is already the melody note, okay, because you're back to D minor. Okay, again, 0 and 1 on the first string. So, okay, and then you have okay, 1 hammer on to 3, 0 on the first, okay, on the E string. And then you play the G bass, and then 3 on the second string. Okay? Okay, solo, bass, G, and the chord. And then C major 7 and F major 7, same thing. Okay, and you can add 1 hammer onto 3, 1 on the second string when you're on F major 7. So the rest is exactly the same. Okay, and you don't have that A, B, C, G over B line at the end. You just end on A minor. Okay, so B half diminished, minor 7 flat 5, E, okay, or. That's the solo. The verse starts with D minor 7. Okay, so D minor 7 is 1, 1, 2. Okay, it's an F chord with the open D string. Okay, that's D minor 7. And the melody is pretty easy. It's in the chord. It's you start, you know, with the D string, and then you play strings 2, 2, 2, 3. And then you have 1, 3 on the second string into a G chord. Okay, so you have 1 again on the second, G bass, and then 3 on the second string. And then you have C major 7. Okay, it's the open E string twice, 3 on the second string. And then you have F major 7 with 1 hammer onto 3, 1 on the second string. Okay, so it's. And then you have the B minor 7 flat 5, just the second string, that's the melody, so you can play the whole chord. And then you have 1 on the second string. And then you have E7. Okay, that's E with 3 on the second string. So you play the 3 on the second string. Okay, so it's 1 on the second string and then E7. Okay, so the melody is 3 on the second string, open first. Okay. Then you have A minor. Okay, so it's okay. You can slide into 2 on the third string and then arpeggiate the chord, and you play the bass at the very end. Okay, the chord comes with the open E string. Okay, so strings 3, 2, 1, and the chord is at the very end. Now you have that A, B, C bass line again. Okay, so it's and you're back to D minor. So you're on A minor, and then you have 2 on the fifth string, 3, 1 on the second, and then you have C, okay, 3 on the fifth string with 3 on the second string, open E string, okay, so that's the line. And then A again. So it's A, B, C, A, and then D minor 7. No, it's D minor, sorry, it's D minor because you have 3 on the second string. Okay, the bass, and then strings 1, 1, 1, 2. And then you have G with 1, 3 on the first string. Okay, and then you have, okay, your first finger on the C bass, 3 on the fifth string, and you have 3, 5, 0 on the first string. And because this is C major 7, you can play strings 1, 2, and 3. And then you have this. It's F major 7 with 3 on the second string when you start. So you have 3 on the second string, open first string, and then 1 on the second string. So you have to use your little finger right when you put on the chord. So it's, okay, it's, okay. B, half diminished. And then you have 1, 3 again. Okay, you can play E7 again. Or you can play E7 sus4. Okay, so instead of 3 and 1 on strings 2 and 3, you have 3 and 2. Okay, instead of this, you have this. Okay, 3 and 2 on strings 2 and 3 with the E bass. So, and then, okay, 5, 3, 0 on the first string. You can slide into the 5. You can pull off the notes, and then you have E7. E7 again, just 3, 1 on the second string, or the whole chord. So, okay, that's the move that we're going for. Sus to major. Okay, with the 7th right there. So. Chorus. Okay. A minor. Bass. Chord. 5, 5, 5. Second string. On 5. And then you have E minor with 3 and 5. Okay, so it's strings 1, 2, and 3. Open with the 6th string. Open with 3 and 5 on the first. Okay, so it's 0, 3, A minor again, 8 on the second string. Okay, so it's, and then, okay, it's 3, 5, 3, hammer on, pull off on the second string, 5 on the third, and then D9, 5, 5, 4, 5 on strings 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, 5, 5, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, so it's, and then slide to 7 on the 4th, 5 on the 3rd, and then you have the the ninth chord again on 8. So it's F9. 8, 8, 7, 8. It's the same. It's the same chord. So, and then blues line 8, 7, 5. You can slide, pull it off. Okay. And then you have E sharp 9. Okay. So it's the same shape, okay, but with the little finger up one fret. Okay. So if you had 8, 8, 7, 8, you take it down to 7, 7, 6, 7, and the little finger just remains on 8 on the second string. So you have 8, 7, 6, 7. Okay, so it's and then okay, bend 5, bend 7 on the third string, or you okay, or even simpler, 5 bended on the third string, 7, 7 on the fourth, okay, and the A bass. So, okay, or if you want, elaborate it, bend 7 and then 5 on the third, okay, or now the bridge. The bridge here is beautiful. You have B minor 7. Okay, instead of the minor 7 flat 5, you can put it on and just don't play the D string. Don't play the fourth. Okay, now it's B minor 7. There's no flat 5. Okay, you see the difference? So second string 3 times and then 1 on the second string. Guess what? E7 again. Okay, this chord always leads to E7. This is what's called a 2-5-1. It's okay, this leads into A minor. B minor 7 flat 5, E7 lead to A minor always. So okay, E7 and then 1-3 on the second string. A minor, B minor 7. Okay, strings 2, 3, and 5. Remember, don't play the fourth. And then you have C major. Okay, 3-1 on the second string. And then B minor 7 to E7 again. With that open E string at the end, 0-3 on the first. And then you have this. Okay, it's 5-5-5, but it's not A minor, it's F major 7. You have 5-5-5 with 3 on the fourth. And then you have 3 on the first string, and then you have E7. Okay, the first string and then 3 on the second. Okay, so it's and then okay, 3 pull off to 1 on the second string, and then 2-2 on the third into A minor. You can also slide into the 3. Okay, for extra bluesiness. And that's and then you play the solo, okay, and you can repeat the song, play the whole song, or finish at the end of the solo. So that's your arrangement. The tab is for free. Download it. The link is below in the description. And remember, waiting for you on LickNRiff.com is a free 3-hour guitar workshop to free up your playing and help you express and unleash your own personal creativity on this beautiful instrument your own way. So I will see you there, and in the meantime, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you in the next lesson. Bye for now. Enjoy.